Michael J. Cole here at SOS Festival for Get Your Rock. I'm here with two members of the Mighty Vice. How you guys doing?
Oh, very good, man. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I ignored you, didn't I?
No, don't worry about it.
All right, so for the... fine. All right, so...
This has set the tone for the interview already, hasn't it?
I thought we didn't have to talk about this anymore. Shh. Anyway, for the boys and girls at home who are not aware of you guys, would you like to introduce yourselves?
I'm Tom Atkinson. I am the lead singer and lead guitarist of Vice.
You go right there.
I'm Connor Summers. I play drums in Vice.
All right, so how you guys doing? You just did a acoustic set, didn't you, here at SOS Festival? How did it all go for you guys?
That was cool, man. Yeah, it was the first time we've sort of done it. Well, for me, it was the first time. It was something different than usual, you know, something a bit stripped back, and it seemed to go all right. You know.
For those wondering, by stripped back, they mean that normally this guy right here is stripped naked to the bone.
Well.
So anyway, it was a bit different really, because normally whenever you guys play, you have a very full assault sound when it comes down to the Vice tone. Acoustically, it was awesome. But really, how did it feel for you guys going from the intense kind of tone that you guys are used to an acoustic set here at SOS Festival?
I guess the way to put it is, like you say, we're normally used to having one hell of a wall of sound. We've made our sound over the years. I mean, Connor been doing this for quite a while now. And I think at first we just wanted to make sure it didn't sound like our material just played straight off on an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
We wanted to try and make it sound a little bit different. And the kind of outcome we got was a little bit darker, a little bit more... I don't really know how to describe it more than that. It just tried to get...
Orgasmic.
I think it was, just going for the darker thing. And obviously it stripped back the vocals quite a bit. It was a new experience for me. It's not got the same gravel that the rest of the music has. Right. Everyone said so far it's gone really well, so I'll let them be the judge.
All right, cool. So you have a release out. It's an EP. A few of the songs that we can expect that we've expected to see mainly live. Is there anything new in the works at the moment for Vice at this moment in time?
Yes. We have our studio date. We've actually decided that we're going into the studio. We've got all the pre-production done. It's all ready. Connor's had the tracks for a good 2 months now.
You cheeky sod.
He's been practicing. Yeah.
Oh, really?
The thing that took a long time for us to do was we wanted to finish the last track, which was Lust.
Okay.
Obviously basing the album on the Seven Sins.
That song. You guys have played it live before, haven't you? I mean...
We did a fundraiser for one of our friends, Chris Murley, who used to run the Flying Shuttle in Bury. Okay. And we actually played it there at the tower.
I remember the Flying Shuttle, yeah.
Yeah. So we...
Beneath the Rain, I remember that.
Name dropping, isn't it?
Not anymore.
Sorry, Jordan. But anyway, going back to topic, this song was the one that was the most difficult one for us to write. I mean, we wrote Sloth, we wrote Wrath, Envy, Greed, we've wrote them all, and we just didn't know how to put Lust across. Okay. But eventually we've decided it's a 10-minute 53 instrumental. Yeah. So we actually played the beginning of it for opening the acoustic set and played another section within it today. So we didn't actually introduce it, we just wanted to see how it went down, and when people watch this, they can either go, hey, it was great, or no, it was terrible. But we do go into the studio on the 22nd of August. That's when Connor and Billy go in, get the drum sound that we need. We're quite precise on what we want our sound to be. We have a very precise sound. We know what we want. So, yeah.
So in the past few experiences I've had watching Vice live, I've always noticed that there are different elements that go through this band in terms of influence, ideas, and I would say a connection between having a good time and also enjoying the music you play. But I've always wondered that what would you say are the top 3 bands you would say assimilate your sound as a whole?
I'll let Connor go first because mine's going to take a while.
Well, from the drumming point of view, I've always been influenced by Rammstein. I like a lot of that stuff.
I remember that because I remember finding you in the pit of Rammstein.
Yes. Yes.
For those who are wondering, I used to find this guy in the pit every so often. It's like we would randomly meet up. It's like, hey, what's up? Hey, are you stalking me?
Are you stalking me?
You never know.
Well, well, yeah. other bands I like Gojira, Mario Duplantier. He's one of my all-time influences for drumming. Just listening to him, just watching him. One of my all-time favourites. Who else? Who else could I say? Well, obviously, yeah. I think I know what you're going to say, so I'm just hopefully. Yeah, I think I'll say Machine Head, because, well,
I would agree with that.
yeah. I mean, I've always loved Machine Head.
But it's really, well, on my part, I've always seen you as a younger version of Nico McBrain, because you have that kind of attitude.
Right, yeah. I've got the broken nose as well, so...
And the face to match.
and the face to match.
and also the sooty on the front of the...
Yeah, I need the puppet, don't I? Yeah. I mean, come on, who doesn't love Nico McBrain, you know? What an absolute legend, man.
Shovel face. Anyway, continuing onwards here, have you thought of your little thought here?
Yeah. It started off when I first decided to kind of reform Vice from the old lineup. I mean, Connor was with me for a long time, and the other two guys went their own ways. And we were thinking, me and Connor were having so many chats saying, what do we do about the vocalist? Where do we take it? What do we do? And I kind of adopted from, like, my personal thing is Megadeth. I'm a massive Megadeth fan.
Yeah.
And again, it's not well, I'll split these two. It's Metallica and Megadeth.
Okay.
It's between them two, because they both said, we can't find a singer, sod it, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, I remember. Like Dave Mustaine said that they tried finding a singer, then suddenly he found his adaptation to singing.
Yeah.
Of course, though, I mean that's also an interesting little thing. Let's interrupt here, if you don't mind. Adding to that, some people say that with Dave, you have some people that like him, some people that don't. When it came down to your vocals, how did people actually accept your vocals when it came down to the frontman position and guitar?
I think the first person that ever said it was one of my friends, and she just turned around and went, "Where did that come from?" She'd seen me from previous bands, and started, I did backing vocals, stuff like that, and then all of a sudden we were playing. I think it was probably SOS Festival last year, actually, when we first decided to get back into the game and really kind of show that we're back in the market. And after that, everyone just came up and went, "Where did that come from?" That we did not expect this kind of, grit and power, I think is the way they put it. And that's just kind of, I don't know, it's taken a long time to mature, and it's still definitely on the improvement right now. I mean, one of my good friends, Matt Jones, we're having a few sessions together. He's in a band, Twisted Illusion, on the Sunday.
I know, it's Illusion.
And he is an absolutely phenomenal vocalist.
One of my friends, Anthony Wilkes, used to be their guitarist.
Yeah. Remember, we went to the album launch. This is really digressing again, isn't it?
Kinda, but you never know.
Oh, exactly.
But back on the topic, really, about in terms of what artists assimilate your style. We can say Dave Mustaine to a degree, can't we?
Yeah.
And we can also say James Hetfield, because you do have that strong approach when it comes down to your guitar playing. You're very confident. You're very powerful when it comes to your stage presence on your SG. You are very upfront. You give the audience what they want. But for the third, who would you say is the one musician who brings all together for you as an inspiration?
It would be the one, like the actual man that made me pick up guitar. But again, it's another split one. I can't choose just one because there's two things. I was massively brought up on Pink Floyd. My dad literally...
So David Gilmour.
Dave Gilmour. He was one of the first people to make me pick up guitar. And then I got brought up on Black Sabbath equally. So they were the first, like the two people.
Would you say that's why you actually picked up the SG, maybe? Well, to a degree, we can make it for you now. I mean, David Gilmour and Tony Iommi are two respective guitarists who have both in their time created music that is both iconic and very powerful. And I would say that in terms of your guitar skill, you have the Iommi feel, but you also have the Gilmour fluid... there we go. There we go. He's done it for me. So, in my opinion, looking at Vice... It is a band combined of musicians with multi-talents. Looking at Simon, the guy is a bass player and also conducts an orchestra. Yeah. We're looking at a drummer who honestly has power, skill, and also is also a scamprax. We're looking we're looking at two guitarists who are able to actually go off each other like a mirror, more or less a symmetry of style, skill, and idea that basically comes together. So really, this is Vice together to create a band that really is both friends who can have a great time, who can enjoy what they do acoustically, electrically, and can bring to the audience something that is unique and powerful. But the final question really is, on this whole thing, is, to both of you, what is Vice?
My baby.
His baby.
Baby.
No, but like besides being your baby, what would you say is the unique phrase of what Vice is to you over the course of time, creating this EP, playing shows that, I mean, the first time I saw you guys was with DEF CON 1, and I, at first sight, went completely nuts. I mean, I remember being at the front, I remember being mesmerized. That's right. Yeah. And for those curious, you can find that review of that show on getyourrockout.com. Please check it out. So really, for you both, besides it being your baby, what is Vice to you in every possible way? What is it to you personally, besides it being your child?
Really, it's just a proof to myself that this is what I want to do. You know, we all do the day jobs. We've all been there. We've all done that.
Of course we have.
I've experienced it. It's like a bug. And I just really want to do it with the guys that I've got now. I mean, it's taken a long time to get the lineup as strong as it is now. The friendships between us all are so great that, you know, anything goes wrong between us, we come together as a family, and before you know it, everything's fine again. And that's just, it's not just about the music with it, because the music is great. What we're pumping out right now, we get into a room together, and it flows. We have the occasional stops, you know, in the road, but you're going to turn on and say the mic's been off all this time, aren't you?
No.
Oh, all right.
No, it's a weird thing. Sometimes I stretch my fingers out because it's like a muscle cramp kind of thing. Like,
Oh, yeah.
My thumb's weird sometimes. I don't know what it is. Don't
Yeah.
worry about it. The microphone's still on.
It's still on, we're all right.
Don't worry, folks. Yeah, we're still going.
But yeah, so obviously, you know, we just have this connection with each other without trying to sound really off and weird. But we kind of know what to expect from each other. And every so often someone throws a curveball at me, and Connor's thrown some absolutely fantastic drum beats in, and we've all kind of gone, what the hell was that? You know, Simon's thrown some insane bass lines in on the Lust, and we just look at it back and we go, this is fantastic. This is the kind of, you know, the whole thing of us, our sound rounded up into one song. So it makes us happy.
And what about you?
And I think the best thing for me is it's a massive outlet for drumming. For me, it's a massive sort of, you know, the biggest outlet I could have in my life, and I'm so grateful to sort of be able to get up on stage and play to people and have a good time as well. And I think that's the thing I really want to get across to everyone, is how amazing it feels to be in the position that we're in. You know, it's,
I get what you mean.
you know, it's just a fantastic feeling, just being able to sort of let loose, just go absolutely crazy and just enjoy every single minute of it, live in the moment as well. And that's what it's all about for me.
I gotta say that I've known you guys for a long time, and honestly, it has been a pleasure to actually be a part of this journey as a fan, a friend, and to be able to interview you guys today. I mean, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. For anyone watching at home, I've been wanting to do this kind of interview with these guys for a long time. And for those who are not aware of this band, Vice is a band I would surely recommend to anybody who loves their music, hard, fast, and ready to bring it hard to anyone that needs something to brighten their day up. This is a band that will honestly bring something to your life. So I guess finally from me, for this interview, I want to say, check out Vice. When they come to your area, get to the front, have a great time, lose control, and thus to bring it. Because honestly, these guys will bring it 10 times harder. My name is Michael J. Coyle. I am here with Vice, and I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.